Greetings, peoples of the interwebs, and welcome to another edition of the Weekly Pull, where we give you reading recommendations on music to listen to, TV shows, and movies. Whether they're recent or just things recent to us, we give you recommendations on what you should check out this week. So who wants to start us off, gentlemen?
We have better taste than you.
Okay.
You can have better taste, too.
I'm going to say the new-ish, it's been out for a while, part of the new canon Star Wars novel, Lords of the Sith. Especially the audiobook, because as Jordan demonstrated, you'll get a lot of like sound effects with it. And
Jordan, you actually read the audiobook, right?
Lords of the Sith.
Yeah. Of this one?
How do you read an audiobook?
You read the audiobook.
No.
He's the guy in the recording, right?
I didn't read it. I just did all the Darth Vader sound effects.
Cool. I knew you were involved in the production.
Yeah, I was.
Some form.
You know, I don't like to promote it a whole lot.
And that's why they mentioned you on Star Wars
under
character,
contract.
right?
Yes. Big good shout out. Thank you.
It's basically about Darth Vader and the Emperor dealing with a Twi'lek, whatever.
Twilight?
No.
It's a Star Wars Twilight crossover, finally!
I've read about him on fanfic, but it's never been officially released.
George Lucas and Stephanie Meyer, if that's who wrote that book, got together.
Props. That you knew
Why do you know
I was actually just saw that Parks episode
yeah.
was on the other day where Will Forte chains himself in Leslie's office.
But anyways, back to
But anyway.
Yeah. It's a Darth Vader and Emperor Palpatine dealing with a Twi'lek rebellion. I haven't finished the whole thing, but it's really good. The guy does a pretty decent Vader impression. It's not like enough to be
Thank
like...
you.
You're welcome. It's not enough to be where he'd like be voice acting Vader and stuff, but it's enough where it's like, you know, a lot of audiobooks.
You're convinced.
A lot of audiobooks, the guy just kind of changes the tone of the voice. Yeah. And he actually does a Vader voice, so it's, you know, when Vader's talking. It's interesting. I'd check it out. One of the better new canon books.
Cool.
Only one I've read, but it's the best one.
I'll give another reading recommendation as well, called The Boys by Garth Ennis. It's a fantastic comic series. Dave is displaying it, but it's audio, so you can't see it.
You put a
But we
picture
can
up
see
of
it.
it.
Much like an audiobook.
Yeah, he's doing a good job displaying it.
Jacob put a picture up of Dave.
Yeah,
Not even holding the comic. It was like, this is Dave.
Yeah.
Imagine
He
him holding
did
this
hold it.
comic.
Yeah.
Imagine him holding two separate pictures. Imagine this guy holding this comic.
But basically, The Boys...
It's an imagination-based podcast.
Yeah.
Are they back in town?
They are.
Look at this guy who's never listened to Thin Lizzy.
Essentially, what this
You
series
did see
is
a cover
about...
by The Cringe.
Anyway,
Yeah.
let me finish, gentlemen. But what this is about is basically Garth Ennis, the writer of Preacher, Punisher Max, fantastic writer. The story's about
Simon
this
Pegg.
team. Yeah, there's actually a character who's made in the likeness of Simon Pegg, which is actually really nice because you just imagine Simon Pegg in the role.
It's great for them to think what people sound like and stuff.
But basically, the Boys is this team of people who basically take down metahumans. Like, it's in this world where people have superpowers, and once they get out of line, like, say they start causing too much property damage or they go rogue, that's when the Boys come in and they take them down a peg. They beat the crap out of them, and they're like this secret government organization. So they're not an active group, but when they do come in, and even like the Seven, they're like the Justice League Avengers type in this universe, have dealt with them before. So basically, once the Boys come into play in the series, they're kind of like, oh, they're back. And in town, yes, they are.
Now that applies.
Yeah. So basically, you know, tension starts to build between the metahumans, in particular the Seven, and the Boys. So it's a fantastic read. I'd highly recommend it.
All right.
I'm going to read it.
I'm going to go with the TV show. I don't know if we've done the TV show, have we?
I don't know.
Breaking
We
new
have to go
ground.
Good job.
Either way, it's the new Netflix series, Master of None, comedy with Aziz Ansari.
Fantastic comedian and
Yes.
actor.
I've heard of it.
I plugged another series of his earlier in the podcast.
Yeah, it's a comedy. He plays a character called Deb. It's loosely based off himself. He's a small time actor, just trying to make it in the city. Goes through the regular Joe stuff, relationships, friendships, and what was cool is his parents in the show are actually his real parents.
Oh, really?
And his dad wanted to be on the show just so he could spend more time with him.
Yeah.
And his dad,
How sweet.
yeah, his dad's pretty cool. But it's only 10 episodes. One season just came out. Funny, started off really well. I think it's from the reviews I've read, all positive.
I'm hearing positive.
Yeah. I will say the last few
Pretty
episodes
new,
weren't
yeah.
as funny to me, but it starts out really strong.
So just because it got more serious?
Yeah, it got
or,
more serious.
Like,
not to say it
'cause
wasn't.
it's not good.
It just wasn't. Yeah, there's a little more.
Okay.
He deals with a lot of like
More
relationships and
dramedy.
yeah, it reaches more.
Like it's on a personal level.
Yeah,
too.
it's like
Okay.
personal level, but it starts out real funny, and he definitely makes fun of his heritage like he does, the living in America. But I'll definitely give it a watch again, and recommend everyone out there
It's now
go out and
my-
watch it. Netflix, Master of None.
I
We
shall-
have better taste than you, so listen.
Yes,
Yeah, we have
more
refined
we are
refined
right.
palate.
We are right.
Yeah.
Aziz is right.
And for your music listening needs this week, I recommend the new Eagles of Death Metal album, Zipper Down. If you're not familiar with the band, no, they're not even a metal band.
They're not. I was a little surprised by that.
Project from Queens of the Stone Age is Josh Homme. One of his several side projects that he's done, but I would say it's just as fun as the last one. They do a great Duran Duran cover. Oddly enough, of covers to
Sinister
do.
Gates' favorite band.
Save a Prayer, I believe. What was my favorite track? I don't know, but you'll know it when you hear it.
You'll know Dave's favorite track.
That one the best.
It's titled Dave.
Dave's favorite track.
But yeah, I mean, it's if you like anything Josh Homme's done, you'll like it. Take it for what it is. It's not super serious or anything. It's just it's a fun band. It's a fun album, and it's pretty short and sweet. Really, it's only like it clocks in under 40 minutes.
Oh, yeah, that is rather short.
It wouldn't take up too much of your time, but yeah, it's just a fun, easy listening kind of. You'll enjoy it.
All right. Well,
Because I say you will.
yeah. And again, we have refined palates, so you'll like it. And that wraps up this week's poll, and hopefully you'll enjoy our recommendations. So until next time, everyone, cheers.